What is up, YouTube? It's Grinch, and today we're going to look at the best Lego set from every single Jurassic World movie. Now, before I get started, I wanted to quickly explain how this list video is going to work. We're going to select the best Lego set from all three films in the Jurassic World trilogy, and then pick a best set overall from the entire series. Also, I wanted to thank you for watching and let you know that I have started a Plain Old Grinch Discord channel where we talk about all things Lego. Follow the link in the comment section below to join. Otherwise, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's get into the video. Starting things out with the first movie in the franchise, Jurassic World, the best set from that movie was the Raptor Rampage. The sets from this wave were all great, but a few of them suffered from some major accuracy issues. And the reason I chose this one over the Indominus Rex breakout was mainly because of the accuracy of the set and the display ability. I'd say the Indominus Rex breakout is definitely a close second, but the awkward shaping of that set made it really difficult to display, and honestly it just kind of looks like a giant dinosaur fortress of fence, and it's not really recognizable, nor does it necessarily look good on display. This Raptor Rampage set was excellent. It retailed for $50. It was very accurate. It contained 3 minifigures, including an exclusive Claire, as well as an Owen minifigure that we only saw in one other dimension set, and then of course an exclusive ACU trooper. And I just really love these ACU troopers from this wave. This set also came with the first version of blue that we got, which is a really good first attempt, but it's way too dark and way too green in my opinion. It also had a Delta Raptor, which was just awesome. She looks really, really good. The main build though was a Unimog with a few side builds to add to the fun, including a motorcycle for Owen, and I really liked this set because it was overall accurate. The Unimog looks really good. It is starting to show its age a little bit to some of the sets in today's age. It's a little bit too boxy, but looks really, really good for being 7 years old now. It also allows you to recreate what I think is one of the coolest scenes in the entire Jurassic Park and Jurassic World franchise, with the Raptor chase with those head-mounted cameras. That piece is still exclusive and included in this set, and this was just a really solid set at the time, and it narrowly beats out the Indominus Rex breakout set as the best set from the first movie. Moving right along to the second film in the trilogy, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. This was another tough decision. Ultimately though, the best set from this movie was the Indoraptor Rampage at the Lockwood Estate. I almost chose the Blue Helicopters Pursuit because I really love that set. You can't beat the price and the fact that it came with the blue, but if I could only choose one set to best represent the entire movie, it would definitely have to be the Lockwood Estate set. After all, the entire second half of the movie is featured there. First of all, this set cost $130. It included 1,019 pieces, as well as 6 minifigures, 3 of which are exclusive to this set. This set more importantly included an updated version of blue, which was really, really solid, and a really amazing Indoraptor. Somehow Lego was just absolutely able to capture all of the details and creepiness perfectly in Lego form. The main build is the front facade of the Lockwood Estate, and this building towers really high on display, and it was actually a lot taller than I first thought when I looked at pictures on the box. It also just looks really good, and I really like the contrast that red roof makes with the tan walls. It just makes it pop on display because it's so light and then so dark at the top. This set was great. It included everything that you needed to recreate the climax of the second movie, and had some really cool play features that were just nestled into the build. They weren't very obvious. They didn't stand out or detract from the build. They only added to it, which you don't always get with play features. So for me, this set comes in as the best set from the Fallen Kingdom movie. The Jurassic World Dominion Wave was surprisingly really good, and I'm going to have to backtrack a little bit on my ranking list as well as my tier list from a few months ago. Now that I've spent more time with these sets and seen the extended edition of the movie, which if you haven't seen, I do highly recommend. It definitely adds a lot to that movie. I have to say, I think the Giganotosaurus and Therizinosaurus attack is the best set from this third movie. Yes, I still think the blue and beta set is great, and yes, that blue is the most accurate, but this list has already included 2 versions of blue, and those blues are more than serviceable, especially the second one. I think this blue adds a lot to the collection of blues, but it's not make or break for me. Plus, she didn't really play a huge role in the movie, so that's really not a main selling point for me anymore. I won't get into like heavy spoilers here though, so don't worry about that. The Giganotosaurus set, however, was the climax of the movie, which was definitely made better by the extended versions. This set retailed for $140. It came with 810 pieces and 6 minifigures, including an exclusive Old Man Alan Grant as well as a new Dr. Wu for us. This main build was the Biosyn Sanctuary as well as adjacent outposts, and they were really great, and you got a really cool control center lab combo building that had a lot of playability. The helicopter build was actually a standout to me and a really cool build, and it also looks great on display and is a unique Lego helicopter. And we know we've seen so many Lego helicopters before, so it's really cool to see one that's unique and stands on its own. And lastly, and certainly not least by any means or anywhere close to least, the dinosaur selection in this set was amazing. I know the Therizinosaurus claws aren't the best and the Giganotosaurus is far from perfect, but I keep going back to the fact that this set included both of these star dinosaurs in it, and I am honestly surprised to this day that LEGO didn't try to put the Therizinosaurs in another overpriced set to make you spend more money to get the 2, but they didn't, and I really want to applaud that. You really get everything here you need to recreate the final moments of the third and final movie, and you don't have to spend a ton of money to get both dinosaurs. Sure, I know this set's expensive, but they could have made it $120 and then put the Therizinosaurus in another $60 set somewhere and made you have to get both. So they didn't do that. You get everything you need here, and to me, that's why this is the best set from Dominion. That leaves us with one more set, the best set in the entire franchise, and I could not have left the Indominus Rex off this list. For me, the best Jurassic World set might come as a bit of a surprise to some, but it has to be none other than the Indominus Rex vs. Ankylosaurus set from 2020. This set was great and really underrated in my opinion. I think the price to part ratio really drove some people away, but I'm not really a fan of judging solely on price to part. As a matter of fact, you get 2 brand new dinosaurs here. This set cost $100 and included 537 pieces as well as 5 minifigures, all of which were exclusive. Besides Owen, it included a much improved version of Gray with short legs versus the tall legs that we saw back in 2015. This set also included an improved version of the Indominus Rex, although I do think the hands were a little bit worse, as well as a really excellent Ankylosaurus. I mean, this Ankylosaurus has to be one of the best Lego dinosaurs molds just out there in general. The main build was the Gyrosphere Launch Center from the first movie, and they were really able to capture that building really well, particularly the roof. You can immediately identify the source material and what they were going after when you look at this. The side build featured some trees that could tumble over and a nice gyrosphere sign as well. This set also included another one of the gyrospheres, of course, which was great to get. I was really surprised to see we were getting another gyrosphere so many years later. There are 2 main differences between this set and the other Indominus Rex set for me, and that is the accuracy with the main build. This is just a much cleaner, more accurate source material reflecting build, and it also looks way better on display. As a matter of fact, you can display this one and it looks great, and then you can launch the gyrosphere out. I think that's really cool. It just looks a lot cleaner and better overall, in my opinion. I think this will definitely be one of the sets from the entire series that people regret not getting when they could, and for me, it comes in as the best set from the entire Jurassic World franchise. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, subscribing, and joining in the conversation in the comment section below. Let me know which set is your favorite from the franchise, and as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.